I'd love to tell as many people about Anderson One. It's my pleasure and honor to be the superintendent here in Anderson One, and we are very much a growing district, as many people know that. We actually have 14 schools, one career and technology center that we share with Anderson District 1 and 2, and an adult education center is what we operate here to provide as many services to our students as possible. Out of those 14 schools, there are 3 high schools, and our areas are divided up: Palmetto-Williamson area, the Wren area, and of course the Pottersville area. So we have 3 middle schools, Pottersville Middle, Palmetto Middle, and Wren Middle, and then we have 8 elementary schools. So our schools are growing at approximately 2% rate, which we're primarily adding anywhere from 200 to 250 students a year. That's what we expect to add this school year, and for the first time ever, Anderson School District 1 will exceed 10,000 students. So we're looking forward to having many new students and certainly provide excellent educational services to them. So that is a short summary of the school district, and one of our biggest challenges in this case is our growing enrollment. So, and we have made plans to add some additional teachers, resource officers, and other staff members to certainly serve, our growing population. Well, I think we will be first and foremost from an instructional standpoint. We will be in our 4th year of our digital innovation initiative, which involves iPads for all our students in grades 3 through 12. Grades K, 1, and 2 have sets in the classroom, so we continue to focus on technology and how we integrate technology in students' collaboration and problem-solving skills. That is very important to us, and we've seen our students really thrive in that environment. So we'll be in our 4th year there. I guess that would be number 1. Without a doubt, we continue to put much effort and enthusiasm in our professional development program, which we are really working to integrate technology with instruction, as I said before, and our reading coaches that was added by the state a couple of years ago has been a huge addition to our staff. They're very competent, very caring, very capable, and they have provided some outstanding professional development for our teachers and to support our students on the elementary level. So,
remind people what they do, reading coaches.
Okay, our reading coaches simply do just that. They are the reading professionals. These individuals have their degrees in reading, in many cases their masters in reading, and they are supporting, guiding, and assisting our staff, all of our teachers, K through 5, particularly at each of the elementary schools, and providing support, assistance, teaching them the importance of how to teach literacy for all ages of students. So they really are, the word coaching is most appropriate. They're there to support, guide, and lead our teachers and our students in the art of how to teach reading, which is, as you well know, fairly complex and very complicated, and in fact is the most important thing we do at the elementary level.
Okay, we're talking about that, and then we're talking about the other stuff.
Okay. Yeah. Additionally, I would always want any of our parents and community members to know our focus, we continue a very strong emphasis on school safety. That continues this year in Anderson School District 1. Our focus has been to continue to add resource officers. So this year we have 7 officers, and we're going from 7 to 10 resource officers with the emphasis on the elementary schools. So each of our elementary schools will have officers there 4 hours a day. They'll pair up with a school that's close to them, and that is part of our transition heading toward full-time officers, professional, certified safety officers, resource officers to each of our schools in Anderson One. So our middle schools and high schools have had them for a long time, and we've just started transitioning to officers at the elementary schools on a regular, scheduled, routine basis. So that emphasis continues. We've also finished a significant update with new cameras in the schools this past year, additional cameras, and I will always want to know, and of course we've always done our ALICE program, which is our violent intruder drills that we have on a regular basis, has been a big part of our safety emphasis. So Safety and security continues to get a high priority, certainly by us at the district office, our school principals, and without a doubt, with much strong emphasis and support from each of our 7 school board members. I think the final thing that will be one of our emphasis facility-wise this year is we're trying to complete 4 building projects that we have additional funds and a blessing by the local option sales tax funds that our patrons approved about 3 years ago. So we just this week actually completed a new addition at Concrete Primary School, an 8-room classroom addition, it was our most crowded school. They will have 8 new classrooms, and that frees up some additional rooms for the future. That they should be in good shape for growth for the next several years. Secondly, we are completing tennis courts at Powdersville High School and Wren High School because our students have not had their own courts. We've had to play elsewhere. So I'm excited on behalf of some of our students, athletes, for them to have their own facilities as it relates to our tennis players and student athletes. Thirdly, we are updating facilities at the Wren High Stadium, which includes weight room, locker room facilities, some storage, brand new concession stands and restrooms and ticket booths. That we're really excited to update that stadium. It's never had any updates really in many, many years. So both the tennis court projects for Wren and Powdersville and the Wren High Stadium upgrades should be completed later this summer. The tennis courts by late July, the stadium, locker room, restroom facility, concessions, which could be completed by mid-August. So we're very excited about that. And then in July, next month, this coming month, we will do a bid process for a new multi-purpose athletic facility at Palmetto High School. And that project will probably start in August and hopefully should be completed in August. So each of those projects are being completed, in the, I guess, next couple months, next 6 months, all paid for, debt-free with the local option sales tax funds, which is truly a very positive development for our Anderson School District 1 and its students, and staff. So instructionally, we have been celebrating actually all year long our graduation rate, which was the highest it's ever been, 93.1%. That is without a doubt been a K through grade 12 effort. Great accolades go to our elementary schools, middle schools that prepare our students to get to high school and graduate. But we had over 700 students graduate this year, which was a record number. But our graduation rate was 93.1% again, which we have continued to brag about and celebrate, and as we should. So that's a lot of hard work on behalf of our community, our parents, as they prepare their students to come to Anderson One, and certainly the ability to relate to these students and teach them in a way and encourage them to graduate. We're looking forward to see what it will be next year, and our goal is always continuous improvement. So that graduation rate is something that we feel very good about, because I personally think as a superintendent that is probably the best way to evaluate a school district. How many students will we graduate, and what is our 4-year graduation rate? So we continue as well focusing on the new accountability rules and regulations and law, and our goal is always continuous improvement, and we want our students certainly making progress on any of the state-related tests, assessments, and so forth that we all must participate in, whether it be elementary, middle, or high school. So that will remain a focus, and our goal is always to be in the top 5, top 10% of the districts in the state as it relates to academic achievement, reading scores, and reading improvement, and other related issues. I think that one of the final things I will say that we're really excited about is we're participating in the Accelerate program for some of our very talented students that is really a engineering curriculum, and we partner with the Governor's School and the Governor's School allows our students over the course of going through high school graduation rate to earn as many as up to 41 credits in an engineering curriculum. which really is almost a year and a half of college before they enter into a college. So we've got 15 to 20 students and parents that are very interested in that program. And we're thrilled to be able to partner with the Governor's School and do that on behalf of some of our students to improve our curriculum. Additionally, one of our biggest challenges I talked to you about is student growth. We have a large ESOL population in Anderson One. So our goal is to really continue to add some teachers to really support these students that are coming in Anderson One. In many cases, do not speak little or no English at all, and to help them and to give them support and guidance to get them on the right track to graduate. And so that we probably got about 500 students, and that population has been growing for the last couple of years. So that's a significant portion of our students. If we're going to continue to improve our graduation rate, we feel like we have to give them a great deal of time, attention, and guidance to make sure that happens. So we've very pleased with having some very talented teachers with that appropriate certification. In fact, I particularly remember one of our teachers we hired was an ESOL student herself many years ago, which we think she will relate great to these students and this population of students. So that's a kind of a summary of some facilities, technology-related issues, and certainly instructional issues that are going on in Anderson One. Yeah. Well, obviously, academics is our top priority. Again, we've just spent a lot of time talking about the graduation. That will always be our top priority. But we want our students to be extremely well-rounded in Anderson One. So we want to offer a variety of options that our kids have talents in that allow them to participate in athletic programs. This year, we've had several of our teams win state championships. Palmetto cheerleaders, Palmetto girls cross country team, Pottersville's cross country men's team, and they've actually done some of our student athletes have performed great this year. So providing the access to those programs, and it's not unusual. I think we offer as many as 17, 18 sports at all three of our high schools. So that is very important to get them involved in other activities other than just academics. And it also, by virtue of them keeping their grades up, it improves their grades. It gives them another outlet to be involved in school-related activities other than academics. Equally importantly is fine arts programs. We work very hard in Anderson One to provide an array of fine arts programs to include band, arts, strings, opportunities for our students that also have performed very well. I mentioned the Governor's School a while ago. It is not unusual at all for us to send numerous students to the Governor's School for the Arts from Anderson School District 1 on an annual basis. So those activities, as well as some other academic-related activities that we want really academics, athletics, fine arts, and any other related activities that we think our students have talents in that we like to get them involved in. So our goal is really to have a very well-rounded student that has many opportunities to display their talents other than just academics in Anderson School District 1. So we try to prioritize each of those, and I certainly appreciate you mentioning that and giving us the opportunity to share that information. The Anderson District 1 and 2 Career and Technology Center is located between Anderson 1 and Anderson 2, actually on the outskirts of Williamston. The Career and Technology Center here, and us working in collaboration with Anderson District 2, serves almost 2,000 students in grades 9 through 12. They have 20 programs of study there. For a very long time, that Career and Technology Center has been a leader in the state of South Carolina by virtue of their quality programs, their wide array of programs, and the percentage of students that complete those programs and get certificates or welding credentials, to use one of the programs as an example. And our students from Pottersville, Palmetto High School, and Renton High love going to Career Center. Many cases, it is their outlet other than athletics or fine arts to be involved in a program such as welding megatronics, or Cisco training, or building construction, or agriculture programs there. They love that because it's project-based, it's hands-on, they're very actively involved there. The center is well equipped with state-of-the-art equipment for for the programs that they have there, such as, again, health occupations, digital media, and our students thrive at that Career and Technology Center. It is a huge part of our district. And Anderson 1 and 2 and the boards and the legislative delegation many years ago, 40 plus years ago, put a funding program together, and they understood the importance of students going to the Career Center and getting those skills, not necessarily wanting or expecting a 4-year degree, but being able to get those skills, those career skills, and going to work or going for a 2-year program. And we have many students there that are doing so well. They leave there, and for instance, we have some mechatronics students that have been hired recently at Bosch, and their starting salary of $45,000 to $50,000 coming out with a high school degree and a mechatronics degree from the Anderson 1 and 2 Career and Technology Center. So that staff there is immensely talented, highly focused on Career and Technology Center education, and it is we're very fortunate to have that in Anderson School District 1, and our businesses and our industries constantly are hiring our students from that Career and Technology Center, and they're in many cases going straight to work, and then the employers help pay for their 2-year degrees and stuff like that. So Anderson County oftentimes gets a lot of those students to do internships all over the county. So, and I think it will be great for Anderson County as a whole to get the Anderson 3, 4, and 5 Career Technology Centers for the entire county, and all the students within the county will have a wide array of options for Career and Technology Center education. So we're thrilled that Anderson 3, 4, and 5 will have that opportunity for their students, and it has certainly immensely benefited our students. Again, if you look at the numbers, they have the largest enrollment in our school district of students. They have 2,000 students. Wren High School is our other largest school, and they have 1,200 students. So again, they do a wonderful job serving our students and that ray and form of public education. Certainly, Anderson School District 1 has a very open door policy to our patrons. We put a lot of information on our district website. Anyone can call during the course of the year to the district office here. The phone number is 864-847-7344. Very important for us to provide as much information to our parents as possible to make sure that they have whatever information is necessary for their child to enroll in Anderson 1, and not only enroll here, but come here, be successful, thrive within our school district. And a lot of time that does start with access and information, and we certainly want to go overboard. They're welcome to call me, Mr. Benniger, our receptionist. We'll certainly assist them with the enrollment process, with any information they need to help us ensure their child's success and access to Anderson School District 1 as a resident within our district.